Father God, thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for giving us a chance to come and sit at your feet and learn and eat and grow better as Christians, as men and women, as what Jesus called us to be. And each day to grow further into our purpose. In Jesus' name, amen. So today, my word is about being the light. Being the light and not to conform. In this world, there are, or how do I say this? We are aliens because we are spirits trying to have a human connection. We're not human trying to have a spiritual connection. We are spirits. If you accepted Christ into your hearts, you have been grafted into His family, and we are spirits. And so we are not from this place, and we do not try to conform or dim our light or pull the shade down over our light to fit in. In the ocean, there are mammals, whales, and dolphins. And whales and dolphins need air to breathe. They're not like other fish where they can survive underwater and don't need to come up for air. They need to come up for air, and that's how they survive. And so if we're in our life and we conform to the ways of this world, we lose hope, we drown, we enter into depression and other things. And so just like whales and dolphins, we have to come up to the surface to breathe and to get air. And so I feel like when we come on Sundays, yes, we grow, but coming up on Sundays or even just reaching out to Jesus, we have to come up for air, for our hope, and for our refueling so that we can go dive down deeper to reach those who are struggling and need air as well. Jose, can you read those scriptures, please?
Hi, everybody. All right, so I'm going to be reading from Matthew 5:14 through 16, or an abbreviation of it. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. And it says, so let your light shine before others. And then in First John 1:7 says, but if we walk in the light, as he is in the light, we have fellowship with one another. And then on Psalms 119, verse 105 says, your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path.
Thank you. And so as I was reading these scriptures, and I was thinking how if we're supposed to be the salt of the world and we're supposed to be the light, we have to shed our light. We have to show the light that God's put in us to beat back the darkness and to show and to illuminate. Our church is a light, is a beacon into the darkness. We are lights and beacons into the darkness. And I was watching something this week as I was doing my research and came across a sermon. And I'm gonna leave you with this. Well, before I do that, I just want to say let's be light and let's be life to those that need the light. And this is the last thing I'll leave you with. This pastor is saying, what if you get to the end of your life and you're with God and whatever you're in a stadium on the 50-yard line, since Super Bowl's coming up, I'll use this. You're in a stadium on the 50-yard line and all the seats are empty. And God goes, at the end of your life, how far did your light go that I put within you? And each seat that you see filled when you're talking to God is that person that you've touched. Whether you touched them physically and they saw you, or whether they saw how you were just in passing by, maybe it was somebody having a bad day and you just showed a smile, or it was somebody that heard your story. Wherever we are in life, somebody is watching. They watch how we carry ourselves, how do we react to certain situations. So just like this pastor was saying, when you get to the end of your life, how packed do you want that stadium to be? And so I leave you with this. Make your light shine, but shed your light. In this little light of mine, the song that we sing in children's church, I don't like that. This light of mine. I want my light to shine, and I want it to go for miles and miles to reach those that are in darkness and to give them such illumination so that they don't see me. They see the King and they see the true light. Amen. Rise and bless.